best part about working with Heidi, the coach, really has been just the dialogue that we've been able to have every single day, the conversations about theory and best practice and what's best for student learning.
From my perspective, it's very freeing as a coach that this is not linked to evaluation.
Yes.
So I think everybody is more willing to take risks with instruction and then share those risks.
Coaching has definitely impacted me as a teacher. I think the biggest piece has been that growth and reflection, because we're really able to have those educational conversations together. But I see it directly too in my classroom, just with ideas of ways to do things differently, how to meet the needs of all learners. Coaches have excellent ideas, and they stepped out of the classroom and they understand what do kids need. I've been fortunate enough to create and facilitate a District 203 course in regards to math rotations. My coaches, both my math specialist and our learning support coach, helped me create the courses, and I was able then to collaborate with them to create this District 203 course to meet other educators' needs in the district.
One of the things that our teachers really appreciate is that by having a coach, they're more apt to take risks within the classroom. So if they know that they have an interest in an area, they know that they have that coach there that will support them through the learning process. So there were a few teachers that came together and said, can we get together with you, our learning support coach, and have a group study about how we can facilitate some guided math practices within the classroom that complement all that's going on with the new math curriculum.
But it's so nice to have somebody that is able to be in so many classrooms and they really know what's going on, and so they can make those connections. If there's something I'm working on, I can feel free to go to him and say, is there anybody that I could go to and see this? So I'm able to really look at their formative assessments after school and plan groups and plan strategies and plan activities for them to do that's authentic, that's beneficial for them, and that's really on their level. And the kids really feel like it's not as much whole group, it's more small group, and that they're able to work, and it changes every day. One day they might be in the enrichment group, and one day they might need a little bit of extra support. So I love that flexibility too, and by working with our learning support coach, he was able to help me implement that.
The ability to create some coherency between what we're doing, for example, as a school community, and then how that breaks down into individual classrooms. The learning support coach can help kind of make that transition for folks between a big idea, such as differentiation, into what would that look like in a 7th grade math class. I personally have benefited from that exchange of ideas as we roll out the school improvement plan and have opportunities to think about new and exciting, innovative ideas for Madison.
So as far as impacting student learning, we've had a lot of growth in many different areas. One area is definitely in differentiation. So we're differentiating in guided math, and that's really helping the students to learn at their level. And also with Reader's Workshop or with differentiating in guided reading with students. So the impact is that students are really making more growth. We've also seen an increase in student engagement, and some examples of that, I've gone into classrooms and kind of taken anecdotal notes on engagement, and then we've done some work in the classroom with the students, and then gone back and taken notes after that, and we've seen a large growth in that area. We've also impacted student learning in the mathematical standards of practice, particularly in practice number 1. The students are really working on making sense of problems and persevering in solving them, and the teachers have come in Institute Days and have brought back examples of student work, and they've really seen growth in their students in that area.
Hi, I'm Cindy Harrison. I'm an independent consultant in the area of professional learning. And I want to say that having been in this field for 30 plus years, instructional coaching is really the professional learning strategy that makes the biggest difference for teacher expertise. The teachers in Naperville are very high performing teachers, and you want to provide support to them as they implement new initiatives in literacy and Common Core state standards. And the instructional coaching strategy is one that has lots of research behind it and has proven itself to make a difference for teacher support. having worked with Naperville as well in defining their coaching program, your coaching program really is of very high quality. You have defined the role in a way that works for teachers. You are providing continuing and ongoing support to your coaches, and your coaches are doing the right work. They are in classrooms on a regular basis. They're working with teachers on teaching and learning, and what they're doing is impacting student outcomes.